Dr. Pamjit Pamar.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, for the opportunity to take this call on the Social Security Amendment Bill number 3 in its committee stage. Mr. Chair, previous contributions discussed wider issues around adequacy of accommodation assistance available to students through different student systems. And there was a view expressed that student accommodation rate does not meet students' needs. And also there was a suggestion that the Select Committee should look at why students are accessing accommodation supplement. But, Mr. Chair, this bill is not about the assistance level provided to students. This bill is not about deciding if student assistance is generous or not. This bill is to close loopholes in the existing Act. This bill is short, but very important one. It's a very simple one. It's just got two parts. Part 1 of the bill is to amend, that is Clause 4, is to amend the Principal Act, which clarifies the eligibility criteria. And it clarifies that students who choose not to apply for student allowance under Student Allowance Regulations 1998 are excluded from receiving accommodation supplement. And Clause 4 also clarifies that the income test will include person's spouse and partner's income as well as parental income. As the Minister in charge of the bill, Honourable Anne Tolley, explained, assistance for students is designed to have that shared approach towards their tertiary education from government and the student, because it's both the government and the student benefits from the tertiary education. And again, I say that this bill is not about the level of assistance provided. It is about closing the loopholes which exist in the existing legislation. And students should receive the assistance that is designed for them. But the current wording in the Social Security Act is not clear enough, and it leaves open the loophole that allows people to claim the accommodation supplement if they give up student allowance. These accommodation supplement is intended to assist low and middle income families, those who have accommodation cost, who do not receive a student allowance or loan. Mr. Chair, this part, that is part 1, also intends to ensure that direct deduction of weekly compensation payment applies whether these payments come from ACC or an accredited employer. Clauses 5, 7, and 8 provide for consistent treatment for weekly compensation payments, whether made by or on behalf of the ACC or on behalf of a accredited employer. Also, to clarify what I heard before about the burden of this on employers, the fact is that this legislation will not impose any additional cost on businesses. So, Mr. Speaker, I support the bill as it is. Thank you.
Portal Williams.
Thank you.